What's Uncommon Fossil? We're taking a look at an upgraded Chien-Pao Baxcalibur starter deck. Look, it's a good deck, and Chein-Pao draws you energy, which you need to get to hand. Hailblade, 60 damage per energy you discard that's in play, can scale to one-shot anything potentially. Baxcalibur, accelerate as many water energies as you want from your hand to your Pokemon and play. A tremendous machine. Radiant Greninja to draw some cards. You can hit the bench as well. So just a really nice set of cards. But the starter deck can be made better, and want to jump into that and go over what I did. So some of it's addition by subtraction. Drop Lumineon V. It's nice. It lets you search for a supporter for turn, but bench space is an issue. The true prize liability, so we got rid of that. Also got rid of Manaphy, just because once we evolve our Bibarels, our Baxcalibur, they're all out of range of Radiant Greninja to being one shot, so we should be okay without Manaphy most of the time. And again, bench space can become an issue, and deck space is always an issue with all decks. And let's see, the other Pokemon change is cut the Mew EX, which is nice, and for a pivot's always good, and you can sometimes you draw with it, and the genome hacking, the copy hack is nice, but again, not enough value. So what did we put in here? The biggest change is we put in Iron Hand. So this is the two prize attacker. In a sense, you can see it as replacing the Mew EX. It's lightning type. We have to now play one lightning energy. I'll jump to that. We went from 9 basic water to 8 water and 1 lightning. And we did the 1 lightning for Iron Hand. So we can't attack with Arm Press, but amp you very much. 1 lightning attached from hand, and then accelerate 3 water energies. 120. If you knock out your opponent's Pokemon, you take an extra prize. Super good and very dangerous. So it's just a really nice option to have in the deck. The other changes, because we are going to attack with Ampy very much more, and we do have a lot of ways to recycle Pokemon. So down to 2 Chien-Pao EXs. I gotta say, in some ways I don't love that, but that's the way the deck runs, and I think that's just what we have to do. Deck space, just trying to optimize everything there. The Baxcaliburs, they gave us 3 initially, and 2 is enough. We don't need 3, so cutting 1 back down to 2 Baxcaliburs should be fine, and deck space is always a great thing to get. And then we did change the Frigibax in the deck. They gave us one before that had 70 HP, 3 copies of that. Cut that and put 3 copies of this other Frigibax. It's only got 60 HP, but the retreat cost is 1, and that lower retreat cost is really big, because when you get a Frigibax in the start active place and the retreat cost is 2, I found that I was losing games because of that, or having a real tough time with it. So cutting down the retreat cost of 1, because we have very little switching in the deck. So we'll get to the trainers next. So I made a number of changes here. There were 2 lost vacuum, cut that. I don't think that has enough value. The deck played Professor Tourist Scenario, which obviously gives some switching, can be good, but just cut it. Don't think it brings enough value. I think there's other things that are better. Deck had Morty's Conviction, unusual supporter, which I haven't played a lot in the past, and I just don't think it's all that good. The deck played 2 Boss's Orders, which is a tremendous supporter, but this is a deck that's light on supporters, heavy on items. So cut those Boss's Orders. Now, part of that is we added an ace bet, because you really want that in every deck, and Prime Catcher's the way we went. So that's our one switch we have besides retreating, and it does do gusting there, so it kind of helps get over the hump of the 1 boss. It also added a counter catcher, which works like a boss. We have to be behind on prizes, so those are both item cards. And part of why we want to go item heavy is we've put now 2 PokéStop in the deck. So you discard the top 3 cards in your deck. If they're item cards, they go into your hand from the discard pile. So just a good little engine there for this deck. So cut down on the number of supporters. So let's see, what other cards did we change first? With this reduction of supporters, went from 2 Ionos to 1 Iono. Good card, but just making bench space, deck space there. And and we did add a copy of Super Rod. There were 2 copies before, went to 3. Partly down to like 2 Chien-Paos and such, or the Iron Hands, want to get that back. Only 1 lightning energy, we need to get that out of the deck. So obviously we do have the superior energy retrieval. We kept 4 copies of that still, but adding an extra Super Rod I think is just good for the deck. Added Hisuian Heavy Ball. Where is that guy? Okay, or card. Look at your prize cards, put a basic, you find there into hand, put this the heavy ball back in your prizes and shuffle them up. Like, we need the iron hands, we need whatever. We don't have a ton there's thin lines of some very important Pokemon, Radiant Greninja and such, so being able to get a basic out of the prizes before you have to draw the prize is very useful there. Playing one copy of Canceling Cologne. This can be a very useful card. Obviously, most games you're not going to use it, and you could argue, does it provide enough value for the slot? Because most games you don't even want it in deck, so you potentially could replace it. But it's good a number of cards. It's good against Manaphy for one thing, and other places uses as well. If you're not familiar with it, it's an item card, and until the end of your turn, your opponent's active Pokemon has no ability, so it shuts down Manaphy. If it has like a Mimikyu, then it shuts down. That's an effect of an ability, that immunity, so you could knock it out with with the Chein-Pao. Sorry, you could always do it with Baxcalibur anyway, but now you can hit it with Chein-Pao. So has value in certain cases for sure. Added a supporter, 2 copies of Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. Works really well with particularly with Radiant Greninja. You search your deck for 2 cards, put them on top of your deck in any order you want. The first, top, and second you choose, and then if you can draw those cards in the hand, you know what those 2 cards are going to be. Maybe with the Bibarel engine, which we still play Bibarel, maybe with Radiant Greninja. So just a nice way to get the cards we need into hand there. 2 copies of Earthen Vessel. This is a really important card, and I really missed this in the deck before because we still play for Irida, and it lets you get a water Pokemon and an item card, and being able to grab an Earthen Vessel, which lets you get 2 energies into hand. Because at times, if your Chien-Pao's not in the active spot, if you couldn't start it, and you only have 2 copies, so it's going to be a lot of games you don't start it. We need to get some energies in hand to get things rolling so we can attach energy, switch things around. So Earthen Vessel, super, super key card there. And then I think that's it for new cards, and I already mentioned the PokéStop. So that's the new list, a number of changes there. Obviously, as always with these revised lists, and basically any deck video I do, the deck list is in the description below. If I forget it, always just remind me with a comment, and I will rectify that situation. Let me know in the comments below any suggestions you think, and let's just take a look now at this new revised deck list in action. All right, let's see what happens here. One would like to go first. Last game lost to a Roaring Moon. I think an Ancient Box single prize focused on the Roaring Moon, and just things did not go well for me. That's what I'll say. And that's a tough matchup because once they get the tool attached, they're 208 HP. Well, that's 4 energies, and I'm only getting 1 prize, so it's a lot of energies to cycle through. So I will put the Bidoof in the active when it lets me drag it out, because it lights up and then doesn't light up, and it's like, you can do it, oh, you can't do it. So probably a Lost Zone Giratina, could be Arctina. We'll see. Does a Comfy? Got a Comfy. Okay. Let's see how things go with this matchup here. The Giratina in the active's good though, because they can't get anything in the Lost Zone that turn. That's super nice for me. So let me Heavy Ball. Get nothing there. Irida, Canceling Cologne. Okay, so that's important to remember, because obviously, the barrel would be nice here. Do I want a PokéStop now? It's part of my question. So I'll drop him down. Might as well Irida, I think. I'll grab one of them. And I think I want to get it back. I just want to get my board developed at this point, right? I mean, Radiant Greninja is really good too, actually, right? So let me grab a... Whoops. Go back. I want to grab the Nest Ball. Do I want to PokéStop? I think I want to wait on the PokéStop. Do I want to get down a Chien-Pao Or do I want to get down Radiant Greninja? Radiant Greninja is really nice, potentially. I'm going to drop the Chein-Pao, though, because they're going to play Manaphy in their deck, I got to assume. So I'll just end turn there. I mean, the Iron Hands obviously is nice, too, if they do it comfy, but I've got to get a lot of energy into play to make that happen. So getting a Colress, get 2 energies in the Lost Zone. Okay, Temple of Sinnoh, which they know doesn't, you know, they're pretty safe, and assuming I don't play that. And let's see what happens here. All right, they are hard retreating away 2 energies. That's not terrible. I mean, they need to get. I get it. They need cards in the Lost Zone, but you know that's an extra rod extra rod play, right? By discarding those 2, so that's always good. They discarded a Water Energy. Okay, that's good. Got that another V. Okay. All right, I'll PokéStop and kind of hope. At this point, I need to get a Pokemon. Problem is, I need Ultra Ball, and that was bad. That was really bad. So, I could. I'm not liking this at all. So I'm just going to do this and end turn. I could have attached to Bidoof, retreated, grabbed 2 Water Energies. Just partly the Iron Hands at this point gives them something else to think about, right? Because they probably can't take attack with the Giratina V-Star this turn. They have to Mirage Gate, at least 1 Mirage Gate to do that. And they probably don't have that. So Radiant Greninja, they've Lost Zone. Okay, they've Lost Zone 2 Water Energies. He's probably not attacking. So I'm going to assume that Radiant Greninja can't attack. He has to have 4 Water Energies in deck, and I don't think he plays. They play that. They probably play 1, maybe 2. I mean, they play 2. They got to play at least 2 because to attack with, and obviously they play 2 because they've discarded. They Lost Zone 2. So, okay. Let's see what I get. I need to get a, you know, PokéStop. You know, I just need to get that. Partly I need to get that Bidoof out of the active. I need to evolve, though. I need to evolve. I need a Baxcalibur for one thing. I kind of need. So they got the 7. So they can retreat and they can. So that's that was bad for them. So good for me. So a lot of energies in the discard pile. We'll see how this goes. Right now, this has been a horrible start for me. I have some pieces. I have some threats. They also don't have Manaphy in play, and they filled up their bench. So potentially Manaphy. I mean, Radiant Greninja could be nice as well. So I can retreat. Get 2 energies out of the deck. But I really want to. I really like the Iron Hands. So let's see. I kind of need to get lucky. Got Ultra Ball. That's nice. So that's not good. What's the energy situation there? So I will. I'll do this. I'm just trying to think. I think I need to evolve the Bibarel and hope because the Frigibax isn't good enough, right? Frigibax isn't good enough. I get Frigibax, but I don't have anything else. So now I'll ditch the energies, keep the Rare Candy. I've got to get so lucky with everything here, but at least I'm making a step forward here, and it's possible something good comes of this. It's possible. It's not guaranteed. Well, that's not what I wanted to see happen. But now I can Radiant Greninja, right? And I do have Rod, so I'm going to use Radiant Greninja. And actually, you know, I mean, I can get a. Oof. Do I give up my Rod? I think I do. I think I want to get this Baxcalibur into play. It's you know, it's I'm kind of going right. I like you know, yeah, I definitely do that. I have other rods, so it's not ideal, but I mean that's a lot of yeah, it's not ideal. But and I just end turn at this point, so I you know see what happens. Now the problem is they might one-shot my Iron Hands here because I'm taking too long here. At this point, if they knock out my Bibarel, we'll see what they do. If at this point, if then my Bibarel's knocked out, I draw one card. I actually can't use Superior Energy Retrieval because I won't have 2 cards in hand. They got rid of my Stadium. Good play for them, and it helps their loss zone, right? Because they want to be able to use their second attack as well. So they're up to 8. They're up to 9 now, right? 3. Wow. Okay, so they do play 3 water energy, and I'm pretty sure that's as much as they play. They've discarded a ton of energy. Have they gotten rid of any rods? Because they don't play Superior Energy Retrieval. They want the energies in the deck, so they just play Rod. Because Mirage Gate, they haven't gotten rid of any Mirage Gates, have they? No. So, not doing too bad. All right, 2 colors experiment. Sorry, flipping back and forth, just checking for key cards as they go. All right, what did they just get rid of? So Forest Seal Stone. So they might grab a Prime Catcher now. So they should be able to take out. There's a decent chance they can take out whatever card they want this turn. Now, any Pokemon they want this turn. See what happens here. Radiant Greninja's not bad though. Because I can take 2 prizes with him. So right now they don't have the V-Star, so what are they going to do? Okay, well that's... Alright, so who do I want to send up? I can get... I mean, I need to get my... I need to get my Baxcalibur evolved again, so... I think I go for the one-shot here with Chein-Pao. So I'll have a barrel first. That's good, but I need Rare Candy, so... and I missed that, but I got the Stadium back, which is quite nice. So I need Rare Candy, and obviously that's an item, so this could work out for me. And I missed, so that's not what I wanted, but... So I need energy, so I can Bibarel, right? So get rid of this and this. I mean, I need to use Radiant Greninja. Alright, so now I want to grab my energies, because now I'm drawing from the deck, so I want to get these energies into hand. I want to thin... Oh, no energies there. Okay. So I have 2 Rare Candies left. So I need to hit one of those. 2 Rare Candies out of that set of cards. But then I also need energy. Okay. Is there a way to make this work, though? Not sure if there is. So I have 3 energies. I can't really get more energies. I mean, I can attach and retreat, but I can't get more energies into play. So I do have Prime Catcher. So let me... Alright, so I will gust up the V without any energies. Send up Radiant Greninja. Take out the 2 Comfies. And obviously I need rods, but that can certainly happen. What's the rods situation? I mean the Superior Energy Retrieval. So that's not bad. Do I want to bench a Chien-Pao? I think I want to wait on that. So I will 90. So not bad there. Take 2 prizes. Take the lead in prizes. Superior Energy Retrieval, super good. Okay, those are nice hits. Those are very nice hits there. So, opponent's doing a nice job digging through their deck, though. Down to, what do they have in the lost zone? 10, so they can get to 12. What have I discarded, by the way? My Iona's gone, 1 Irida's down, so only 2 supporters are down. Okay. I do play Counter Catcher. I haven't seen that yet, right? So, okay. So just take a look. So they got... okay. 4 energies in the discard. I always pay attention to the energy counts. Okay, so they can blow me up, but that's not terrible. I mean, that's not bad at all. So I will... So I should be able to one-shot him with my Chein-Pao. I mean, they could gust something up, I guess, right? I mean, I don't think they want to, though, but... So send up the Chien-Pao. I'm assuming they do blow me up next turn. So that, but that's okay. I can take 2 prizes off Iron Leaves and then take 2 prizes off the Giratina V-Star. And I have game. So it's not bad, actually. Not bad. My Baxcalibur is still a weak link, so I think I want to get another Frigibax in play, right? Let's take a look at the prizes before I do anything. I mean, what's at the discard pile, right? So let me grab here. Frigibax, and then what I want to get next turn. Do I want to save? It's a little weird. Okay. So I need to. So I want to. Let's think here. So I want to get some energies with this. I want to get the rocks. I want to put energy back in deck. And then I want something I can discard, I think. And a Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which I'm going to just discard with my Superior Energy Retrieval. Because I've got to use that too. Okay, so Super Rod. Get rid of this. Grab 4 energies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get liking that. Let's think. Do I have a rare candy left, right? So I'll grab this. And these 2, because I want to grab 2, and I want to kind of keep the energy going, I think. Or do I want Radiant Greninja? I think I want to do that. Okay, so that's good there. So I need 4 energies again. I could so I have the knockout. I could grab 2 energies. I think I want to grab the 2 energies just to thin. Just to thin, yeah. Don't attach them at this point. And take the knockout down to 2 prizes. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, see what happens here. I can't lose this turn. I could win next turn. Canceling Cologne could come in nice with Radiant Greninja if they bench another Comfy. I'm guessing they don't, but we'll see what happens. So 3, so they can use either attack. So Sableye, but Sableye can't take out Baxcalibur and the Frigibax, so Roxanne, but I have Bibarel, right? So, I mean, they could target down the Bibarel or something. I don't think they're doing that. So, there's 1 water energy in deck. So can I get the energies that I need? That's my question right now. I've got to one-shot them or I lose. I don't have boss. I played my Prime Catcher, so I got to knock out the Giratina V-Star. Which means I have to attack with Chein-Pao, and I need 5 energies in hand. So it's certainly possible. Certainly possible. So they haven't used... Oh, they don't have their V-Star attack, though. That's right. They used the Forest Seal Stone. So that means... So they have to Mirage... Oh, they're out of cards in deck, so I guess I win. Let me make my play, see if I can actually win the game, though. Let me thin things out. I'll just say done to that. Draw my 4 cards. But yeah, they deck themselves out, so... Irida, grab, a rod, Superior Energy Retrieval, I mean. Let me grab my energy here. I think there's 1 in deck as well, right? So, might as well just show off what I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, but just wanted to, whoop, don't use that tool. Toss them on there. And, whoops. I will drop them all onto the Chien-Pao just to speed up the attack. And let's kind of end things here. Good. 360. And get the W. 1, 2, 3, 4. I needed 5, but might as well throw in 6 because it's game over. And yeah, and my opponent's out of cards. I could have just passed, but just decided to, you know, if they didn't deck out, I had it. So things worked out, you know, just working through the deck and got the W in the end there. All right, let's see what happens here. Hopefully get a nice game to add to the video. Had a game where it didn't set up well, and that's one thing, and then I lost to Lost Zone. Not having the Manaphy in the deck did hurt that some, but I don't think it made the game unwinnable. Dropping the Manaphies obviously is a risk. Oh, sorry, I want to go first. Don't need to just keep talking. I do need to pay attention to the game. Okay. Going first is good. Radiant Greninja is okay. Retreat cost is 1. Draws me some cards, so... Actually, this is pretty good here, isn't it? So... What am I up against? So this is not the matchup I wanted to see. All right, so... I guess I'll... I mean, the Bibarel is really rough in this matchup, though. I guess I can't go with Bibarel. So what do I want to do here? Get rid of Buddy-Buddy Poffin, because I still have a Nest Ball, and I don't know that I want to use that. I want to use Radiant Greninja's ability. I need to draw a little bit, I think. I'm going to hold off on the PokéStop at this point, I think. I'm going to drop down this other Frigibax. Why don't I do that while I'm at it? I'll hold on to the energy, and I'll just end turn here. I know I don't always use PokéStop. Maybe I should be more aggressive with PokéStopping. You know, there's still a lot of cards I can lose that I don't want to, especially Pokemon is the biggest thing. So Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking is good for next turn, so losing my hand, unfortunately. So in which case I should have. I wish I attached the energy, but, you know, okay, well that's a nice set of cards there. I do like that art on that older Pokegear 3.0. Okay. So Irida. So this is pretty good. So I can grab, and I have a Rare Candy, so I can grab the Baxcalibur, get him in play. They're gonna hit into the Chein-Pao, maybe. Oh no, they got rid of Boss. Okay, I'm sorry, because I was thinking the Radiant Greninja is actually a pretty good target for them. And they might even be able to one-shot him. Let's see, he does 40, 50, 60, 40. Let's see. Okay, they didn't take a knockout. That's quite good. So I do have a free attack. I mean, I can take somebody out, right? So Irida. So Baxcalibur, and then I get one item card. Do I want extra energy? What do I want to knock? So I can knock out whatever I want this turn. That's part of what's nice here. So I'm gonna grab. I'll grab Super Energy. I'm wasn't certain about what I wanted to do there with that. I gotta say. What do we have? One in the discard pile. So let me. Don't think I need Canceling Cologne this matchup. Okay. So I will evolve you. So I want to. I guess I got to use Prime Catcher this turn. And I will take out the Iron Hands EX, I guess. And I should, I mean, I have it. I have what I need this turn, so that's good because I have the rod and such. So I need to get 4 energies attached, and right now I have 3. I don't, all right, I'm going to get rid of Canceling Cologne and 1 Bidoof. Bidoof makes me nervous because he's just too soft to target. I don't, soft targets for, the Iron Hands obviously is scary with this, right? So I believe this is it. I'll say done, and then I'm gonna, before I attack, I wait. There's always these weird lags. It says 240, damage HP's 230, so I'll attack, save the extra energy in hand, take the first 2 prizes. So this is good. This is the type of start you want to a game. Going up on prizes. My opponent didn't get any energy in play last turn, so they might go with the Miraidon. Potentially, well, we'll see what happens. Right now, I might just have to take out the Miraidon. So what did they get? Did they get an Iron? They don't have Iron Hands in play yet. This one does damage, so if I had Manaphy, it would work. Okay, that's not the hand I love. They need to get an Iron Hands in play, so that's certainly the best play for them. All right, stage 1. All right, this is pretty good. It's not ideal, but it's pretty good. Evolving to Arctibax is a plus. I have a knockout on the Miraidon, and then hopefully I get something else the following turn. So, okay, missing there, but they get to fully power up the Iron Hands, and they can probably... They discarded a boss, though. I'm pleased about that, so because they want to be... so 120, now that you take out the Chien-Pao. So now they do... Iron Hands finishes off the Chien-Pao this next turn. That part I don't love. Okay, let's see what happens here. So, grab my 2 energies. I think I just attack with these 2 energies, I think. Otherwise, I don't get a knockout. How bad is it if I don't get a knockout? Let me think about that. Obviously, there's better plays, potentially, out there. I'm going to evolve him. So, if... I'll go up to 3 prizes, but everything else is going to be 2 prizes, I think. So, you know what? I'm going to say if I don't get the knockout this turn, it's okay. and it actually is might be actually be good having him on the bench. Heavy Ball's not terrible. So I do have knockout this turn if I want. So my lightning energy's there. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so I want to get down. A Chein-Pao. I could retreat and take the knockout, blah, blah, blah. And I attach. I could take the knockout and retreat my Chien-Pao. I think maybe I want to do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to retreat. Yeah, I'm going to take the knock. In which case, I might as well take the knockout. This way, it makes it harder for them to get the. Makes it harder for them to get the knockout, right? That's my plan here. Do I have any energy in deck? I think I might, right? Might as well thin the deck anyway, if it's there. Out of energies. That's what I was thinking. Okay, I thought that might have been the last two, but that's okie dokie. I'll accelerate these two energies. Right, because the Iron Hands is scary in that taking 3 prizes at a time, potentially they can win with 2 attacks, but they they can't, you know, they have to. I mean, the Miraidon softening up the Chien-Pao for the Iron Hands is scary, right? It's pretty nice on there. Okay, so got a PokéStop, glad for that. Just getting some draw. I need items. I obviously need energy recovery. Oh, I'm down. I've burned 2 super energy retrievals, so that's a big deal. And I need 2 more knockouts. Obviously, I have the energy for the knockouts. I got to keep recovering energy. They can get a 4th Iron Crown down if they have it. Might be prized. So they're getting their energies. They're all set for energies. 160. So they can one-shot me with the 120, 160, 70, 80. Yeah, so they one-shot me here. But they just get 2 prizes, so that's the good news, which means I'll attack with this Chien-Pao. And, I mean, I need to get the energy, though, right? I've got to hit the energy, so we'll see what happens. 5, 6. So 3 of my energies are prized, which isn't good. Ooh, okay, well, that's not good. So they're going to take 3 prizes this turn and catch up to me. And but they're not ahead in prizes, so I still can't use the counter catcher myself. So, right, okay. I mean, all right, I'm a bit surprised. I mean, they could have one-shot my Chien-Pao for 3 prizes, but okay. This gives me a chance. I kind of like this, I gotta say. So I need a tool. I guess I Nest Ball, right? Do I have another Chien-Pao? Do I want to Iron Hands? That's part of my question. I don't think I do. Do I? No, because I don't have energy for him. So okay, there's not a Chien-Pao there, which is fine. Maybe I should have waited. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have the knockout. That's good. All right, let's get going. I need 4, right? Again. So, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay done. I have 1 left. I mean, I need to get a little lucky. Getting the PokéStop at this point in the game is super awesome. So 240. Take the knockout. Have 1 energy in hand. If I get Rod, it's possible I even get Radiant Greninja back and play. That's not impossible. I have Rods in deck still, right? At least I should. So I get 2 prizes. I'll get it at least 1 water. Okay, so water. At this point, I probably would have preferred just the water energies. But let's see what happens here. So I have a real chance here. So they want to gust up my Chein-Pao. I mean, they just need to knock either one out. It doesn't really matter. They have to knock both out. Well, that's not true. They could knock out the Chein-Pao on the bench, and then they could knock out any single prizer. Or they could, wow, they got rid of the, I'm surprised they didn't counter catcher, right? I mean, I would have thought they would want to take out, I would have thought they would want to target something else. They used research, so that's good they didn't Iono, because this is a good hand. This is about as good a hand as well, that's not true. Actually, I take that back. I wish they had, well, getting the energies back to the deck now is not bad, because, so they do one-shot me, right? They're 3 Iron Crowns, 60, 70, 80. Yeah. Oh, and they have the tool as well. So I need to get my energies. That's what needs to happen. I need 4 energies. I need a rod. I superior energy retrievals. What I need. So let's see what happens here. Don't use Ultra Ball because I don't want to thin. And I missed what I needed. Okay, well this is, well, let's think. So I can get Radiant Greninja. So this might get me what I need still, right? And I have the Ultra Ball. So I will get rid of Ultra Ball and the Lightning. I just need the waters. I need, actually I have game now, don't I? Because now I can do this, get 4 energies into play. So I could have, yeah, that's right. I don't use the Radiant Greninja. Just I attack. I have game. So it worked out nicely, for sure. I kind of meandered a little bit with what my game plan was for victory. These delays, these lags are kind of annoying in the game, I gotta say. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And they conceded, which is fine. I mean, they probably hit concede once I, grab those extra energies, those 2 energies, probably. I don't know. So the deck worked, did its thing. So very pleased about that. Look, Chien-Pao is a very good deck. Yeah, I mean, the power level, Chien-Pao just blows up everything, of course, potentially. Radiant Greninja is a nice threat. Iron Hands, honestly, I'm not getting a ton of value in the games since I played with it. So in one sense, I wonder if dropping the Iron Hands, just kind of replacing the Lightning Energy with another Water, putting in a 3rd Chien-Pao. I wonder if all in all, that's just gonna be a little bit better running the ladder. It depends what you're matching up to. But anyway, Chien-Pao obviously is a strong deck. It's a little inconsistent, I think, for my taste. Obviously, with more experience, getting the decision making when to PokéStop and not is certainly very important. But it's a strong deck. You should definitely give it a try. Find out if it's a deck to your liking or not, and just have some fun playing some Pokemon. And take care.